Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great.
Can we wait for 5 minutes till the participants comes? Like they are having some registration issues. So after, yes, sir. Am I audible?
Mm-hmm.
So after 5 minutes, we'll start our tech talks.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, sir. Hello, sir. Am I audible? Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear it. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. As of now, we are having 11 participants and it will increase in a few minutes of time.
Do you want me to relog in after 5 minutes?
No, sir, you can stay here until all the participants.
I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. We can see yes.
Uh, Is it screen changing or is it remaining the same?
It is changing, sir.
Changing. Okay, got it. Then
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yes, sir. Just a 5 minutes. So there were some technical issues due to that. There were some technical issues.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Able to start it. Sir, I guess we can start.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Harshit. Thank Ashish. Hello, everyone.
Sir, the attendees don't have the mic enabling option. So,
Am I audible to all?
yeah, you are all.
Okay. So let me start by knowing more about the students. Harshit, if you could help me, like what are the participants, what is their expectations from this call? from this meeting? If you could help me out with something.
Sir, basically the attendees who are joined in this tech talk are mostly our second years and third years of their BTech.
Mm-hmm. Second year and third year of your BTech. So I can expect them to be technical enough to understand some technical words.
Yes, sir. They can
Okay.
understand. And it's basically we want to make them know that how RPA is impacting the business and the business domains as of the recent situations.
Okay. Got it. So very good evening to everyone, and a warm welcome to this webinar. I'm Harmeet Singh Chhabra, Head of Talent Acquisition for one of the largest RPA tool organization, one of the leader of RPA tools, automation anywhere. I'm taking care of India, Middle East and Africa recruitments. I'm with this company from last 6 years and 18 years in this IT industry. And believe me, I have never been so excited before this 6 years because this is a rocket ship on which I am traveling. And this rocket ship journey is called robotic process automation. And as the name suggests, impact of RPA on entrepreneurship. Everyone in India is talking about entrepreneurship. So yes, let's discuss what is actually entrepreneurship. Or I'll say let me start by understanding what is the entrepreneurial mindset. How you can be an entrepreneur if you have good money, if you have good connects, if you have good network. But to be a successful entrepreneur, you should be having 6 characteristics of entrepreneurial mindset. And this is what I will be talking about right now. A person who can see and create opportunities, who can identify what is there in the market needed by masses, or if you are catering classes, what is that is the need of the society, what is the need of the market today, what is the problem prevailing in the society or in business or in processes, and how I can solve this problem. This is the most important, seeing and creating opportunity and then turning ideas into action. There may be lots of ideas, but until unless you convert these ideas into action, you cannot be a successful entrepreneur. Lead your way. There may be lots of challenges, lots of obstacles, but you have to identify your way. Get the great team around you. Look for good co founders, look for good similar minded investors, and take it to the next level. Use your available resources smartly. Optimized use of resources is the basic need of success in any business. So this is what I mean by entrepreneurial mindset. If you can identify where our world is going, if you can identify that what is the existing opportunities in the market, and then with this idea of problem solving, if you can create a product, or if you can create a software, or if you can create something which help people to solve their problems, you will have a successful enterprise and then you will become a successful entrepreneur. Understanding this, let me take you to the journey of mankind. Remember, you must all have heard that earlier human were nomadic, they were in jungles, they were not having a constant source of food, They were just hunting, looking for whatsoever they could get. Then they created small tools. Then they created machines, which was called Industrial Revolution. Whatsoever things we do around us, we see around us, a rocket, a pen, everything and anything that we see today is because of this industrial revolution where machines help individual to reduce their physical labor. And then came the revolution of computers, or we've entered into computer age. So from agriculture revolution to industrial revolution, and then to computer revolution or internet revolution in which we all are residing. This is the development journey of mankind. Now what next after this computers? It is automation. What is the need of society? What is the problem that we are seeing in the society where human is just busy in doing mundane tasks, repetitive tasks? Take in an example of your own college admission system. For 120 seats or 180 seats, you have thousands of application, and each admission application has more than 16 to 18 fields. So gathering all these thousands of application, putting all this data manually into a Excel format, and then applying formulas, and then looking for the best 120 people and give them admission. Don't you think it's a very repetitive, non-cognitive, mundane task? Better install a bot that can automatically read your document, put it in the Excel format, add a uh, analytic bot around it, and it will give you analysis. And directly your principal can identify that these are the top 120 applicants and give them the admission letter. So the work which took months to complete will be done in few hours or in 1 or 2 days. So this is entrepreneurial mindset, and this is how RPA is influencing entrepreneurship, where you find the world of opportunities, where you find options to solve problem and create computer programs around it. Does it spark some thoughts in your mind? What all can be done with automation? So let us first understand what is automation. What is robotic process automation? So robotic process automation is, robotic means which is repetitive. So if you see a process which is having hundreds and thousands of tasks inside it, and if they are of the repetitive pattern, so you create a platform and you create a program on that platform on which these applications can run automatically, repetitively, or robotically. This is how we come to a saying of robotic process automation. So this is not a very old thing. It is a 10, 12 years old concept of robotic process automation. Before it, we have lots of task automations. Like when we do automation testing, we have lots of OCR automation tools. We have lots of uh, Excel automation tools. But when you combine this task automation bots and you make that complete process is automated, it is called robotic process automation. And it can be for any sort of processes, maybe in customer services, maybe in accounting, maybe in supply chain management, maybe in human resources, maybe in financial services. I have some made some notes, and I can give you that if you go that how many processes can be automated, you will find that RPA can be in healthcare system for processing payments, for insurance claim management, for patients resistance. Robotic process automation can be in manufacturing sectors like healthcare industry, like in finance sector, like in like reporting and administrative function, management of inventory. Giving you an example, you all must be going to Domino's. You must all must be going to Pizza Hut. What if I install a bot right on the billing application or a billing computer, which can identify and give me a data analysis that which particular location, geography, say in Middle East, if people prefer more thin crust base, or in India, people prefer complete wheat base pizza. So if I can get this intelligence by just analyzing that data, so what that bot need to do, he has to just bifurcate that what in a particular day, in a particular store, in a particular geography, what all pizza bases are getting ordered. Based on it, they can give me an idea at my central location that in India, people are looking more for wheat crust. So what I will do in my supply chain management, I will send more wheat crust bases in India instead of diverting it to Singapore. Make sense? So this is how you can manage your inventory. Your bills management, maximum RPA is utilized for documentation processing. So, so material bills can be managed, inventory can be managed. Similarly, in telecommunication industry, which is very much focused on customer satisfaction. So for generating reports based on connectivity needs, forwarding a simple query, porting numbers, all this type of repetitive process-based or rule-based processes, we can install a robotic process automation application there. And this can be done automatically without a human intervention, 24 by 7, with the same accuracy. Bots do not need a smoke break. They are virus free. They do not need what we say as appraisals, which will spoil their mood every year. So they will be continuously working 24 by 7 on the real time basis. So this will help you to be closer to your customers, to solve your customer's query fast, and to get more customer satisfaction. This is how RPA can impact telecommunication industry. I'll come to limitations of RPA. I have that in my slide here. Okay. So I'll answer your question after this. So in information technology, in financial world, maximum usage of RPA is today in BFSI domain, in banking, in financial services, and insurance industry. Wheresoever in any industry, wheresoever you have more of the documentation work, I will say that's an eligible or right place for implementation of robotic process automation. Credit checks, entering data, application review, talking to customers. Like in most of the non-voice processes in BPO, I think 94% of the non-voice processes are now taken care by RPA. Make sense? So you just think about this test case. You just think about this test case. and then you find an opportunity. Okay, in this healthcare industry, I can see that lots of patient management documents are there, lots of clinical researches applications are there. Here lots of processes are getting done by manual repetitive work. Why not install the RPA there? Why not install create few bots which can do this repeated task automatically? Specifically post this pandemic, where human cannot be on the shop floor, where human cannot go to office, at least the basic business processes should be run by RPA. The basic business should not stop. Make sense? Are you getting some ideas around where you can do automation? There are lots like automate, specifically where the reports generation. So you can use the similar person, you a team of 4 people who are doing right now 50 reports per day. Now think the scaling up of your organization or any business, where now you have to work on 2000 reports per day. So what will be the logical solution of this problem? Hire more people. But I will suggest no. Provide a RPA solution and enable your 4 individuals to do 2000 reports per day with the help of a virtual assistant on their system. And whatsoever I'm telling you, it's actually right now going on in thousands of organizations. Only in my company, Automation Anywhere, we have more than 4,000 customers, around 3 million bots working at this moment. Where you have long of processes and gaps in the processes, you can reduce it with automation. As there are no sentiments involved, bots can work same precision at 9 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. in the evening. It's not like human being, they get tired. So you have an assurance of quality. If you have trained your bot properly, they will keep on doing the same work tirelessly and without any error. Think about migration of terabytes of data, and you have to log in on 60 different applications. Do you think what is the team that will be required to do it? Hundreds of people. Believe me, guys, with just few bots installed, that can be done faster without any human error. Hundreds of use cases, thousands of use cases, I can share it with you. If you want to automate some triggers and responses, easy implementation, workforce empowerment, analytics and insights, operation without errors, secure business data, numerous data can be implemented RPA systems. So this is what I just want every one of you to think about, how RPA is influencing entrepreneurship or looking towards opportunities to do some business. Let me take you about what is actually going on in this world. Taking example of my own company, Automation Anywhere. So we are undisputed global leaders in the world. You all must be hearing about tens of RPA company. But if you talk about the pioneer, the company which started in 2003 and which is almost on verge of launching the biggest tech IPO in the world. One of the big Silicon Valley IPO will be launched this year with Automation Anywhere. We are ranked one in the top RPA products of 2020 by HFS Research. the leader and the star performers in IDP metrics. In Forrester, the leader in RPA Wave 2019 and 2020, Gartner, over every analyst firm is giving us the leadership position in the world today. And when we talk about my company, we provide a market space for all the RPA enthusiasts and developers and students to not only learn RPA, but provide a market space where they can monetize their work. You must be thinking about lots of implementation. Yes, there are lots of limitations also. You cannot put an RPA if the processes are not well defined, if the data is not properly structured. You cannot implement RPA for a task which requires two things. One is innovation and one is empathy. Rest everything which can be automated is now getting automated. Lots of small and big organizations, more than 1200 organizations are putting their stuff in bot store today. So bot store is like a iStore or a Play Store. Like, if you talk about Mac, if you talk about Apple iStore, thousands of applications are there. If you talk about Android Play Store, thousands of applications are there. Similarly, on the bot store, you will have hundreds and thousands of applications solving various business problems. Here, more than 10,000 bots to automate tasks is already available. And this is the scope for you who has entrepreneurial mindset, who can identify a problem and a solution for it. You can put your bots on that market space and you can monetize it. Being a part of Automation Anywhere community, you can leverage interactions with the experts of RPA industry. You can lower the maintenance task of many organizations. Right now, the biggest ISV problems or the biggest ISV projects are maintenance projects. With this, biggest solution of this maintenance projects is RPA. Here you can identify opportunity. We not only have RPA as a business solution, now the world has changed and we have now digital workers available with us. How we hire a human worker, we go on naukri.com, we see their resume and download that resume, see what task they can perform. Similarly, the same thing is available on Automation Anywhere bot store. And on this Automation Anywhere bot store, you have 20 digital workers resume available and digital accountant. You can see that yes, these are digital accountant, digital recruiters, what tasks they can do, and you can immediately download it without having a human workforce. You can have your business with digital workforce. In fact, I tell you, RPA is changing the economy of this world, the whole ecosystem of this world. Now, people do not talk about, like, see, in the CXO pitch, CXOs used to talk about my team is of 10,000 people. My operating cost is of 10 million, and when my valuation or my revenue is all about 60 million. Now the whole pitch is changed, my dear students. Now they used to say, I have a team of 5,000 human workforce and 2,000 as digital bots or digital workers in my organization, which has reduced my operation cost from 10 million to 7 million. and enhanced my revenue to 60 to 80 million dollars. This is the new economy we are talking about. This is the new world we are talking about. And this is the digital workforce that we are talking about. This is the opportunity of entrepreneurship we are talking about. So I encourage you all to just visit botstore.automationanywhere.com and you will see that how different companies are providing solutions to various industries. You will go on automation botstore.automationanywhere.com. I'll take you on the live web page. You will see that in finance and accounting domain, Oracle, QuickBooks, SAP, MyInveno, lots of small and big enthusiasts of AA community, they all are putting their bots there and getting commercial utilization of it, a reliable source of income from it. IBM, SkyMind, Google AWS, these all companies are partners of Automation Anywhere. They are making bots not only for their own customers, but they are also putting it on the bot store so that a new organization can visit this bot store, can look around it, which is suitable for their business solution, directly connect to the developer or a freelancer or a small organization or a big organization that yes, I need this bot as a solution of my business problem. And they download it from here. This is how you identify opportunity and provide a solution with the low cost or optimized resourcing. This is how RPA is impacting entrepreneurship. See the list of vendors, and this is very small. I just tried to get some big names so that you all can identify it on the screen. Otherwise, if I will put all the 1200 names, I can spend extra 1 hour in saying about them. Deloitte, KPMG, E&Y, PwC, Big Fours, they all are our strategic partners. They not only install Automation Anywhere RPA in their own organization, they also share it with their customers. They recommend it to their customers and resell this tool from Automation Anywhere and implement it at their customer end and make sure that whatsoever solution they are providing, they are achieving it with the help of RPA. Like Automation Anywhere is Google Cloud partner, and Automation Anywhere is the only product, only cloud native product available in the market today. You can here, you can automate, you can digitize, you can optimize, and you can discover. So now we have also created discovery bot, which can you just install this bot in the systems and they can identify and give you that which particular process in your organization. Take an example of a big enterprise, a tire manufacturer. How many processes may be running in their systems at any moment? Maybe more than 10,000, 15,000. Now, if they want to identify that which process or they want to discover that which process need to be automated, this discovery bot will help them. So with this all four products, RPA bot, where you have attended automation means a human intervened automation, that in which direction what automation you have to do or which particular application you want to automate, or unattended automation where you have to just let it go, no human intervention is there, or a human orchestrized loops where you have ifs and buts, like if this happens then this process should be triggered and it should be automated, if otherwise if this will happen. So all the three options are available with RPA bots and Automation Anywhere. We have IQ bot, which is award winning software of 2017 2018 IQ digit IT gold medalist. the most innovative product of North American IT industry, IQBot Automation Anywhere. It will convert unstructured data into a structured format and give you analysis or bot insight. I give you a test case to understand it better. Think about one of the biggest shipping corporation. Take an example of Maersk. At any given moment of time, they have thousands of ships sailing across 7 seas across the globe. Think in thousands of ships multiplied by few hundred containers in every ship. Every container containing few hundred cargoes in it, or a small lots of material in it. And every material is connected to one inventory. How many inventories they need to manage at any given moment of time? Thousands of them, millions of them. Now, if at the central location, we want to manage inventory, we want to identify, we want to have a insight about our inventory, how can I do it? I need a team of 100 people who are just reviewing in inventories, because different inventories have different structures. The inventory format of China may be different from inventory format of Saudi Arabia, or an inventory format in New Zealand may be different from an inventory format in Russia. How I will identify what is actually written as an invoice number? Taking one example, here comes IQ bot of automation anywhere, who can read, who with this computer vision enabled in it, AI enabled in it, machine learning enabled in it. It can read invoice number, the word as an object, and put that object in that Excel sheet in that column. So instead of hundreds of people reviewing manually that sheets, a bot is reading it and pulling that data and passing it into Excel sheets. And then this Excel sheets can run through bot insight or our analytical bots, and all the analysis can be showed on the mobile phone of CXO sitting at the central location. Don't you think it's exciting? And you do not need to have a human intervention. That means zero error, faster work, and optimization usage of resources. So if inventory is properly managed, the whole business process is optimized. This is how you can power the industry with this capability of RPA. Think about this opportunity and how to use this tool properly. Think about another use case. There is front office, hundreds and thousands of applications are running in front office, maybe Salesforce, MuleSoft, and whatnot. Lots of back office applications, and lots of employee applications. Taking an example of an insurance agency where you just want to renew your insurance tier. You give a call to them, tell them that I want to renew insurance of my car. They will ask your SSN number if you are in US, or Aadhaar number in India, or your driving license number, your car number, your registration number. Based on these all information, they will go to government websites. They will put their credentials. I'm talking about a front office staff. They will go into Oracle databases or SAP databases of various semi-government government websites, put their credentials, pull out information for you, send you on a Gmail or a Outlook. And in this whole process, they will spend 1 or 2 days. Better install one bot which is called Automation Anywhere 360. By just triggering with your SSN number, it will automatically go into it. Automatically, that bot will log in into different websites, different databases, pull out the only the relevant information that is required, put it in that front office form where you can read it, you can connect with your while just on the call, you can connect with your customer, and within few seconds you can give them the premium of your next. You can, if you have a phone pay or if you have a Paytm or any other Visa, Mastercard facilities, immediately they can do a payment and you can generate the receipt and send it through your G Suite. So the only software which is available, and this software is right now only available with Automation Anywhere. So with this Automation Anywhere, you can connect your front office applications with the back office applications and the employee applications. And there are hundreds of different test cases that you can make. Let me show you how a very simple quote to cash process takes time in a conventional organization. See this counter of days, how the work is going from code to Outlook, how many mail transactions are there, many times Excel transactions, Excel work is there, then it is going for licensing, then it's going for invoicing, then payment, then cash, and finally it got get converted into a cash payment. So it takes around 30 days, and this is the actual use case in lots of organization. So you just, your PO team or your purchase team just start by taking quotations until the actual execution. It takes around 30 days of working. Now if you install Automation Anywhere, see how it works. Because you have installed bots, you have reduced human dependency, no Saturday Sundays off. So that 30-day work is getting done in 5 days. This is how RPA is turning complex process into a simple processing. And this is all what we want in this fast-paced world where processes should be done faster. And this is actually what is computer and processes or software is meant for. And this is where you see an ecosystem where RPA can be helpful to you. These all companies are in the world of ecosystem. These all companies are ServiceNow, Boom, Jitterbird. These all are companies, those who are implementing automation anywhere at various places. They understand their customers' problem and provide a solution with this implementation. Either with process mining applications or data science or AI companies are also working with automation anywhere. With our IQ bot, which is completely computer vision enabled process. See, these all companies are implementing. Some of these names may be known to you or some may be not known, but yes, like LinkedIn, I'm using LinkedIn bots day in, day out in my recruitment process, being the talent head of this organization, while I am hiring 3,000 people every year with a small team of just 17, 18 recruiters across the globe. Because I have 5 digital recruiters installed in my own processes. In my company, all the documentation work while collecting students or candidates documents for first interaction with them, for their all email follow-ups with them, everything is done by bots, not by my recruiters. When recruiters are being more human, where they have a more human interaction with the candidates or students. So this is, dear, what I want you to give an idea that first think from the entrepreneurial mindset. Identify opportunities. So there are ample of business problems across the world which RPA can solve. Identify it and try to solve it. And this is something which I want you to read. According to Gartner's forecast, around 90% of the organizations worldwide will have implemented RPA by 2022. What does it means? They have now identified that they have a problem which can be solved with RPA. Here comes the opportunity for all the RPA enthusiasts, RPA learned people, or RPA developers to come and showcase their skills. They need not to reinvent the wheel to make industry understand what is the need of RPA. That has already been done. By 2022, 90% of the organization will know the benefit of RPA. Now it's easy to go and pitch your business there. Just find your niche and start thinking like a user or a customer. Build a detailed business plan, build a dream team, build a demo, and go and pitch there. And it's not only that I am telling you all to start your businesses. I'm telling you to first learn RPA. You have bot lab in your own college. You have automation anywhere bot lab in KL University. Go and learn. It's free of cost. Go and learn it. Lots of basic training we are giving free of cost. Join Automation Anywhere community, aacommunity.automationanywhere.com. See botstore.automationanywhere.com and see what all bots are available and what else you can do there. Learn RPA and then find the solutions of existing business. I'll I'll suggest go into industry, work for 4 5 years. Any industry whatsoever you want to join manufacturing industry, you want to join ISVs, you want to join services organization. Every industry is having its own problems. Identify it. With your knowledge and training of RPA, you will be able to provide solutions to them. And there is not only automation anywhere, there are many vendors in this industry. They have their own niche points. Like some is providing very cheap solutions, may not be stable or secured like automation anywhere. But if you find a small business where you have budget constraints, you can go for a smaller vendor. So you can be not only a startup company with your own bots, which you are selling it. Another option can be you can be a implementation partner. I know hundreds of companies have started this business in last 3 years. They understand business problems. They know they hire RPA vendors and provide that implementation there on the licensing model. They train the organization's engineers and tech leads and earn money out of it. This is how you can learn about entrepreneurial opportunities. These all are websites on which lots of freelancing projects is available. Being a student, I'll encourage you all to learn a lot about RPA. Go into bot labs, go into Automation Anywhere Community Edition, be a beta testing partners. You will learn about it. And lots of work is available on these websites: Fiverr, Upwork, TopTel, freelancing websites, webflow.com, freelancers.com, guruji.com. Lots and lots of work is available there. Or another good opportunity as an entrepreneur is be a personal brand. You can be a RPA trainer online. You can provide RPA certifications online. You can create RPA content and publish it on bot stores like Automation Anywhere bot store. You can write blogs around RPA implementation. You can be an analyst. You can be a critic. Lots of opportunities around RPA. And this is what I wanted to share with you all, guys. Any questions? Let me go to the question and answer page. So if you have any questions, you can please write to me. I can't hear any one of you, so better we all chat here. I can see there is one question from Teja. Sir, I have a question. Why are organizations implementing RPA? Any organization who want to do a business optimization, who want to get their work done, the bigger work done with a similar number of resources, they want to do the repeated task faster. They all go for a RPA, robotic process automation implementation. Any organization who want to make their human, their resources, their manpower free from this repeated non-cognitive, non-empathetic work, they will put a machine or a software robot around it to do that task, and human can do something better. Giving my own example, I'll ask my recruiters to concentrate more on interacting with candidates and students instead of just spending time in documentation, in collecting, in sending emails to collect the resume, to collect their mark sheets, to collect their salary slips. This all work can be done by a bot. A bot will do interview scheduling. You just spend more time with humans. So this is the reason why any organization will be interested in implementing RPA. Hope I was able to answer your question, Teja. Okay, I got another question. How can RPA help people to tackle COVID directly or indirectly? I have answers for both, Harshit. Directly, yes, Automation Anywhere is installed in Santa Clara County in California, which is helping them in scheduling vaccination dosage, doing clinical research, impact of vaccination, and all type of insurance settlements of COVID. This is how RPA is directly helping them. And how it can indirectly help is when you do not have software engineers to come to office, or your floor in charges to trigger the machines in the manufacturing firm because of COVID. You can implement RPA there to automate that function. And that function can be done without any human intervention. Like, we all are using internet nowadays, maybe from any ISV. And if you have observed, now most of the human uh, call center executives or customer executives were on leave during this lockdown. So they all transferred their customer queries to a bot. Even on Zomato, you can see chatbots. You can see lots of automated answers on your ISV pages. This is how RPA is helping indirectly in COVID time, because they have RPA installed or chatbots installed behind it. So bots are replacing some of the non-cognitive human work, where you have the same answer for many, like suppose 100 of people are just giving me one answer that my speed is slow. Sorry, one query that my speed is slow. So being a human or call center executive, my answer will be the same. Check your router, check your plugin connection, check the number of connections in your area. This can be automated by a chat bot. So we do not have to take risk of calling a call center executive to come to office and take a risk of COVID. He or she may get impacted. Better put a chatbot and make your employees safe to stay at home. And just have an overview of this bot. This is how we are directly and indirectly, or RPA is helping people to tackle COVID directly or indirectly. Hope I was able to answer your question, Harshit. Any other questions?
As of now, from my side, I didn't get any questions, so I guess we can close this tech talk.
Okay, then it's fine. So I wish you all very best in your life. Learn and grow more and stay safe, guys. Thank you. Have a great evening ahead. Bye.
Same to you, sir. We from RPA Club will would thank you all for those who have attended this tech talk, and thank you.